Hello, how y'all doing? Welcome to another edition of WayBack Wednesday. And today we're going to be looking at the Brooklin collection models. Now, these models are currently made in England. They started out in Canada, and the guy that started the company handmade these die-cast, and he moved from Canada to Great Britain. The one you're looking at right now was made in Canada, about 1974. And this model is a 1933 Pierce Arrow silver Arrow. And all of these cars are made from actual cars. And there's no moving parts. They're just to sit on the shelf and look at. They're not really to be played with. They're very heavy. They got rubber tires, metal hubs, metal base, all metal, all die cast. Like the little light bumper here, it's a little bit on the loose side. This is an old one. This is number one, matter of fact. This was the first one he made, and it's missing the little emblem, on the front, the hood ornament. I haven't gotten around to taking care of this one yet, but you can see that on the bottom. Brooklin models, and this one says made in Canada. And that is a cool car. These are all 1 to 43rd scale. That is an actual car. So cool. The next one is, now I'm going to go through chronological order. This one's a 1934 Chrysler Airflow 4-door sedan. That's cool. See the detail on that? It's got the license plate and the tail lights, and just a lot of detail, just very, very cool cars. Let's check the base on that. Now this one and all the rest of them I have been made in England. Rubber tires, just very, very cool looking car. So that one is a 1934 Chrysler Airflow. Next one, we got a 1938 Phantom Corsair Coupe. Awesome car. Also an actual car. Isn't that something? That's something you'd see at Pebble Beach at the Concord, those shows they have with all the unrestored awesome cars. That's cool. That looks like the Batmobile. Man, that thing, I bet that thing weighs 5 pounds. It says 1937 Nevada. There's the base. Brooklin models, made in England. Isn't that cool? The next one, this is very unusual. Now, I'm pretty sure this was a what do you call them? Concept cars. Now, this one is a 1940 Chrysler Newport dual cowl Phantom. Now, isn't that something? Well, that is really, really something cool there. Have you ever seen a car like that? You can see the door was here and the other one is here. It's got that dual cowl. It's like putting two cars together. Now this one you can get a good look at the interior. And these windows, they come out. That's pretty cool. Really, really cool. That's just something that you do not ever see. There's the base. 1940 Chrysler. Another Chrysler, man. Chrysler was cutting edge back in the day. The next one, we're going to move up into the 50s. Now this one is called a 1952 Muntz Jet. 1952 Muntz Jet. Pretty sharp little car right there. That's really cool. Now this one, if you'll notice the door handle right there, this one is broken on this side. But that's cool. The Muntz Jet, 1952. It's one of those independent car companies. The next one is staying in 1952. This is a Studebaker Champion Starlight. Studebaker made some really cool cars. And I think they lasted all the way up into the late 60s. But that is just super sporty for 1952. You know, you think of Studebaker, some old four-door 50s car, you know, I'm sure they made those, but they made this too. This is really cool. Two-door coupe. I mean, it's like Art Deco. It's slanted. Got a split window right there in the back. Corvette wasn't the first one to come up with that idea, were they? The bases all basically are the same. They're just stamped. Just tells the number, the model, 1 to 43rd scale. That's cool. Look at that front end. Cool car. The next one is 1954. This is a Hudson Italia coupe. Check that out. Isn't that unique? I love collecting these unique cars. These one-of-a-kinds. Look at the back end of that. Isn't that just super cool? Hudson. Nice one. It's got wire wheels. Base. It's just super, super cool. And like I say, keep in mind, these are all actual cars. Most are short-lived. The next one, in 1954, this is called a Kaiser Darren. Really cool car. Now this one, got to turn these little mirrors around there. There we go. That's pretty cool. Little shifter knob in there. Super sporty for 1954. Was that 1954? Yeah. The Kaiser Darren. Really cool car. Next one, a lot of y'all probably seen this one before. This is a 1956 Ford Thunderbird hardtop. This is Suzanne Summers' car that she drove in American Graffiti. Got the little window port there in the hardtop. Got the Continental kit with a spare tire. Really, that's just a super cool, man. That is a super cool car. Early American sports car. Beautiful car. Got a California license plate, as it should. And then the next one we got another Ford Motor Company. This is a 1956 Lincoln Continental Mark II coupe. Lincoln made some cool two-door cars, man, and there's one of them. 1956. Watch it as she goes around and around. That's a sweet car. And then the next one we've got, it's a 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser. Check that out. Look at the hood on that. Isn't that cool? I mean, that is just, that's artwork, that car is. The Turnpike Cruiser. Look at them big white walls they got on that. Look at that. Got those lights up there right here. Up on the roof. Man, that's a cool car. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Big Continental kit in the back. Nice. Well, we got one more. And this is another experimental car called a 1957 Ford Thunderbird, the battle car. Ford made two of these cars. They made one in 55 and one in 57. This is the 57. This had a 430 V8 in it. 430 cubic inch. That's a big old motor. And it was just a race car. But that is cool. I mean, you've seen some of the Jaguars and that type car with just a single seat. Of course, there is another seat here, but it's covered. That's a pretty cool car right there, isn't it? The Battlebird, the Ford Battlebird. What's that say on there? It says Thunderbird right there on the wing, on the back. Looks just like the T-Bird. It's just modified. I like those spin-on wheels they've got. Spinners. And there's the base. Cool car. And you can actually, there's a shifter up in there. You see that? All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Brooklin Models, the Brooklin Models collection out of the UK. Stay tuned next Wednesday for another edition of WayBack Wednesday. And have a good one.